Hey everyone, this is Techie Travel with another video, and I wanted to show you guys a brand new device, fairly brand new at least, the Blackberry KeyOne. So I was really excited about this device. It was touted as being something that's unique and different from everything else that's out there on the market. As you can see, it's got this aluminum unibody design. Obviously the rubber backing, which feels really nice and soft. Camera, dual LED flash, and everything about the phone really feels premium. Down here you have the obvious differentiator, which is the hardware keypad with the fingerprint scanner hidden right in the spacebar. And it's actually a pretty quick, as you can see, pretty quick to unlock it. I'll show you guys again the whole phone in view. Just touch it and boom, it's on. So really high quality fingerprint scanner. However, really it's a device that's really not for everyone. But there's a few items about this device that really feel like they're big deal breakers to me. The first one is performance. So overall, it's a decent phone, but performance isn't great. I'm in airplane mode right now, but overall it can be snappy at times, but oftentimes it'll lag, and it gets a little bit frustrating. The biggest deal for me, though, is actually the fact that the reception isn't all that great. So, you know, it's on airplane mode right now to prevent notifications from coming through, but the biggest problem I've had with this is that the reception really is subpar. When I think about everything that happens in a daily basis, all the places I go to, this phone oftentimes has a struggle to keep up with good reception compared to my other devices like the Galaxy S8, formerly the Galaxy S8 Plus that I used to have, the iPhone 7, and the Google Pixel all exhibit much stronger reception than this phone does. Now, a couple things about the phone that I also don't really like. The screen itself looks pretty good on camera, and it actually is a pretty nice display. However, it's not as bright as other devices are, and overall, it doesn't really exude that type of wow factor that a lot of the current gen AMOLED panels, such as the one on the S8, and even the Google Pixel with a 1080p display, really show. A couple of things that I really do like about the phone, though, again, the build quality is outstanding. I really like how the phone does have a hardware physical keyboard. Although I am still faster with a soft keyboard. I've had this phone for about 2 to 3 weeks now. Got used to the keyboard, can touch without looking, which is another big positive. But it overall doesn't really make for the quickest of typing. The other thing I really like about this phone is it makes a great speakerphone. It is just a single speaker coming out from just the bottom here. But overall, it does do a good job on speaker, and I take a lot of conference calls on it, and that's kind of my phone of choice when it comes to phone calls. The camera itself, the back camera, it's okay. The front-facing camera is pretty poor, I'd say. But overall, you know, I guess most people aren't buying this phone to use as a multimedia powerhouse. But I do have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed in all the features that it provides. The other thing I'll speak about is battery life. I haven't noticed battery life is all that amazing or all that great, but it does do the job. It does keep the battery up and the phone running pretty much all day. But one thing I have noticed about it is that the standby battery life is actually really good. So you can see right now, the phone is at 46%, and if we were to go into the battery settings, you can see that the phone has been charging since 3 days ago, and it's still at 46%, and screen on time so far has been about an hour. So overall, the Blackberry KeyOne is a good device, but at $550, it doesn't seem to be the best device out there on the market for your money, and I definitely recommend elsewhere, especially because of a couple of deal breakers being the poor resolution on the screen and the poor reception, I should say, The resolution on the screen isn't bad, but again, it doesn't, the quality of the screen doesn't really stand up to others, and the lag that I encompass every once in a while. So that's a quick review of the Blackberry KeyOne. It's a good device, but overall, I'd say pass on it. Thanks, everyone. This has been Jeff with Tech Eats Travel. Have a good one.